So let's talk about Mercury in Libra and the laws of attraction. If your natal Mercury is in Libra, oh my goodness, I would imagine that you're quite a sweet talker. That's the way I would put it. And so now I have to say, as a Mercury in Libra, are you being a sweet talker to yourself? Are you being as fair and as diplomatic with your own thoughts as you are, and careful with other people and how you express yourself to others? The idea of the seventh house is about contractual partnerships. It's not about boyfriends. It's not even about fiancés. It's about actual marriages and then, or business professional partnerships that come together. It rules policemen and kind of people at that level in law enforcement, and people who watch over and protect other people. So when I think about the idea of Mercury in the seventh house or in Libra, I think about the idea that the holder of that position would think I am and speak I am in a team effort. And while that's awesome and wonderful, I feel like there's a little bit of re-examination that gets to be fostered here, because we're talking about Mercury, which rules Gemini, and Gemini is an air sign like Libra is. And both of those particular signs are social in a one-on-one way, okay? And the reason that I say that is because I think one of the challenges with the law of attraction is that the Libra will tend to be very cooperative in their thoughts in order to not ruffle feathers, in order to, in maybe ways, not even try, not usurp or to eclipse their partner's power. So I feel like where we get to come in advantage here, where we can say, how does Mercury work for me when it comes to the seventh house in Libra? I think this is an opportunity to really think about your words representing an inclusive experience. I can't help, I'm a Libra sun, and while I was never married, every astrologer on earth always talks about partnership, partnership, partnership. And having my North Node in Libra has always made me feel as if my Aries rising was having to learn how to speak diplomatically in order to really get my point across and engaging and enrolling others versus coming off as a bit of a know-it-all. So the reason I bring this up is because I feel like with Mercury in Libra, the tendency is a little bit maybe to be overly cooperative, to not put your individual wants and desires first. So I feel like this needs to be looked at a little bit. And then as a result, and being able to get clear on what do you want in the way of a partnership with your own mind, a partnership with your own self-talk. I think Libra has got a little tendency to fall prey to the idea that they are obligated to their partnership. They must be a certain way. So let's use this dynamic as our example of how to apply Mercury in Libra and the law of attraction. I want to say that if Libra is to really look at how they think, I think that they would find that often there's a deference to a partnership of some kind. It can even be with children, it can be with a parent, but somewhere there is the feeling of allowing the other person's wants and desires to be more, carry more weight than my own. And then I think there's an opportunity to really look at if that is the way that I've been operating. Am I actually, as the Mercury in Libra, creating experiences that frustrate me? Because I also want to be considered a powerful and a important person in my partnerships. So I feel like if I'm going to implement the laws of attraction from a Libran way, I'm going to start to do things that I find enjoyable for me. And I'm going to start to give myself permission to engage in the activities and then take a moment to absorb them through my thought process. Yesterday, the waves have been very big. There must be storms somewhere in Mexico or something, but it was beautiful last night to smell the ocean in my home, to hear the roar of the waves. And I took a moment to stand and just take it in and be aware of what I was feeling, and as a result, what it made me think. And then is how I'm speaking. Because I feel like for a Mercurial Libra, you could appear to the outside world to be completely satisfied with certain things. And at the same time, I think that there's a little part of you that wants to be acknowledged for your own individual ideas and epiphanies and revelations as you become empowered to create the experiences that you want. I have a client that a few years back actually won the California lottery. It was a second chance lottery. And one of the things I observed in that person was there was no interest there was no trying to win the lottery. It was like the ticket had been thrown in a drawer and forgotten about. The law of attraction will tell you that when you have no resistance on something, it comes to you effortlessly. So for Libras, I think that this is about starting to take your I think, what am I thinking? And then your partner now is really the universe. And as you speak to the universe, you are able to identify where your belief system is. And then the universe can then bring in experiences seemingly out of nowhere that either provide bounty or abundance or validation or proof within your partnerships of your power to co-create your life. I think for Libra, I intuitively right now, as I'm even talking about Mercury and Libra, I don't get a strong sense of wanting to be, necessarily acknowledged from the outside world about this. And at the very same time, I think, in order to really have a healthy partnership, our own individual intentions and desires and dreams are important, because I think they fuel the cerebral connection as one ages. So I want to offer this for my Mercury in Libra people. First thing I want you to do is look and see, what is your I think about my own individuality and about what I want. And if for some reason you're not sure what you want for yourself, if you can't identify that, let's say in 2 or 3, 4 buzzwords, maybe that's your beginning point, is that rather than thinking in that cooperative partnership way, thinking, how can I be of service to myself to create joy and happiness and Venusian comfort? Venusian, Venus rules good food, and she rules cozy blankets, and she rules things that the possessions that make us feel fulfilled or make us feel like we're creating our lives in a way that we like. So I want to go there first. And then I think once you kind of identify that, then you'll be able to see that any individual things you want to manifest will actually contribute to your partnership. So as a physical exercise, I would do Venusian things. I would do things that I find individually enjoying, even a hot bath, bubbles, a candle, anything, and really giving yourself that time to sit in and take that in. And as you take that in and you enjoy that, then in your mind's eye, you go, I think I can give myself this time. And then you speak that. And then what you do is you find the universe finding pockets of time for you to enjoy those things. And then when you assimilate that dynamic, you then share that throughout your partnerships, which helps create more balance and harmony. All right, that's it for my ideas on Mercury in Libra and the laws of attraction. See you next time.